I'm Eric Proctor, the Wildlife Education Coordinator for the Arizona Game and Fish Department. For years, teachers like you have been telling us that you need more reading resources. You want to give your students more opportunities to read within specific disciplines or subjects, like science. We heard you, and we've been working hard to put together some nonfiction wildlife resources just for you. Let's take a look. First, how do we find these resources? It's actually pretty easy. Right now, I'm on the main Game and Fish website, AZGFD.com. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom, I find this footer section that has a bunch of different links. Right here is education, and below that, a link for teachers. Click on that, and it brings you to our Focus Wild Arizona page. Focus Wild is the department's award-winning program that provides K-12 education resources. You can use the left-hand navigation bar to find a variety of different programs and resources, but our reading materials are so popular and important that we put a link right here in the middle. Click on the hyperlink for nonfiction text, and it brings you to our Reading Wild page. From here, there are a few different ways that you can search for resources that might be appropriate for your classroom. On the left side, you can search for a specific reading lexile level, or by a particular topic, such as adaptations. On the right side, you can search by our most recently added resources. You can also search for specific terms by typing into the keyword box. For today, I'm going to search by a topic, in this case, birds. The reason I chose birds is that it shows good examples of the two types of reading resources we have available. The first are reading sets. A reading set is a collection of two or more articles about the same topic. Students have the opportunity to read these different texts, analyze them together, compare and contrast, evaluate how each of them presents the material. Let's look at the passenger pigeon reading set. The article can easily be printed out and accessed digitally. At the end, you will notice we also include text-dependent questions and critical thinking questions specific to this article. Now, if we go back to the info page for this reading set, there are a few other things I want to point out. This link for reading set questions will actually bring up another set of questions that allow the students to analyze the articles in relation to each other. So you can have students read individual articles in the set or all of the articles in the set, depending on what works for you. Either way, there will be opportunities to assess comprehension. Don't worry though, we've included answer keys for you on the info page. In addition, we have links to other websites and resources that relate to the readings. Going back now, let's look at the other type of reading resource that we have. Little Digger is one example of our leveled readers. Our leveled readers present a single article at 3 or more different reading levels. This allows you to meet your students at a level appropriate to them. How cool is this? Differentiated learning. You can now bring an article into your class and not be worried if some of your students won't be able to comprehend it. You can access all of the versions of the article right here on this page. And just like the reading sets, each article contains text-dependent questions and critical thinking questions. And just like before, we even include the answer keys and links to related resources. That's a quick highlight of our most popular reading resources. I encourage you to spend some time on the Reading Wild page and check back often. We are always adding new readings. I'm sure you can find something that will work for you. Thank you and good luck. Let's get these kids loving reading and wildlife.